So previously, I got Replit hooked up to GitHub so that I could edit it through my IDE, and it was just the simplest possible change that I could demo. So it was just a front end change. I don't fully understand exactly how to make backend changes. At a glance, I did not see a Docker file. I was expecting to see a Docker file. Need to do a little bit of research and maybe a bit of experimentation with the preferred managing backends generated by Replit, and I'm sure it varies greatly. Anyways, when someone runs into a problem that they need advanced reasoning capabilities or some of the more advanced tooling that only an engineer is going to have, so when you need a power coder, a lot of the time, if not most of the time, it's going to be changes to the business logic, to the back end. It's very important to be able to make changes to both. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna figure the back end out. Let's go. Let's see. So here's our code. I'm gonna briefly look at the code and see if there's anything that I obviously missed. Initially was looking for a Docker file, but I did not see a Docker file. It's all just a bunch of front end tooling. Server index.ts. Yeah, I mean, so this is the back end. It may be the case that we just kind of have to throw our own thing up here separately, like our own Docker file. It's got environment support. I guess what I want to know is, where is our connection? Oh, schema. What is this? Drizzle. Okay. Who is the drizzle? Right. Okay. So database URL. I mean, and it's already got migrations for us. It looks like it's using Postgres. Okay. So it sounds like what we need to do is we're gonna have to. There's not any packaged in. I got an idea. My traditional developer experience is telling me loudly, oh, I know how to do this. I'll create a Docker Compose, and then, I'll add a Postgres image, and, blah, 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 blah. I'll set up a network and do all the things, and then set up an env file and all this stuff. It's wild how your superpower as a developer, like knowing how to do things like that, and immediately being able to visualize like how to do it and then just start working on it. Like, hold up, why don't we just ask our agent? We'll go to task tracker. I can already think of a better way to deal with this. Cursor has all of, okay, I think what we need to do, I'm not going to ask the Replit agent. I might, but I think what's really going to be more powerful is if I open up all of the relevant, where did I get the idea to look at drizzle? No worries. Who is the drizzle? And where's migrations? African swallows are non-migratory. Oh, this is just where it outs to. I'm getting confused. I don't know what I'm doing. Here it was. I saw schema and then noticed drizzle. And when I saw drizzle, I remember the drizzle config, and then I went back and found database URL. So this is going to be injected into the environment. We will need to use some kind of environment variables in order to set the database URL. However, really what I'm just trying to do is open up all the relevant files. Let's just open up everything in server. Really what I'm trying to do here is just package in something that serves a Postgres DB, and I want to go ahead and put it in Docker Compose. That way I can add other services, because we're likely going to have different services like Redis, like an in-memory cache database, queuing service, email service, who knows what all services we're going to have. So I just like to go ahead and make a Docker Compose so that we can quickly and easily add things later. Given the context of these files related to serving the backend, help me develop a good way to stand up development services for my local environment. I'm thinking something like a Docker Compose setup. We definitely need Postgres. Oh, before I hit go on that, let's open up a new issue ticket for this. Set up no. Okay, include a way to stand up backend resources for local development. Create a branch. Now we're going to check this out. Stop this. Okay, now we hit go. Oh, no. What have you done? So we effed up. I had some old stuff open. If you need to analyze the full context of your code base, make sure that you only have that code base open, because Cursor, God love it, is going to do its very best. All right, are we good? Is that everything? Yeah. Okay, where's my history? Oh, here we go. Okay, I can just copy it from here. And we're just going to say new chat, starting fresh. Now, new. I think I have most of the relevant files open. I'm sure I'm missing something. Last time I asked, I had multiple other code bases. I've closed out everything that is not relevant. Please try again. Now, Docker compose, and we have Docker file. Oh no, I am going to use that because this is yes! Because you run migrations from it. Yes, I love it. I love it. Allegedly, we have analyzed all these files. It has molded this to fit the code base, and it hasn't actually changed anything about the code base. We're using a Node 20 Slim because that's all we need. We don't need a big bloated mess. Okay, so we're going to launch a Postgres service because it's important to know what it found since it did all the work of finding all this stuff for us. Analyzed your package.json we're using PostgreSQL with Drizzle ORM. Backend is Express.js. Front end with Vite. Session management with Express Session and Connect PG Simple. Okay, whatever. Authentication with Passport. I've mostly been like a cloud infrastructure DevOps guy for years. So circling back to all this tooling, but being able to learn it so fast. And really, I get to be the junior developer here, but also I'm kind of the senior intelligent. I have advanced reasoning capabilities, but it has unbeatable knowledge. So it's a real interesting dynamic. It's like, wait, okay, I'm gonna briefly read over this real quick. Okay, looking at your setup, there's a few things we need to adjust to ensure proper live updates and hot reloading. That's what the term I was looking for. Okay, so this mounts as a volume, which means file changes will be detected. Sure. We need to make sure Vite's dev server is properly configured to handle this. We want to watch for the file changes. Okay, it's time to go ahead and see if this works because it might be doing some weird stuff. I think it's all good, but let's just go ahead and try. I'm going to run these manually. And it's still pulling. No worries. And we're creating volumes. Okay, we got our 2 containers up and they appear to be stable. So watch this. Docker compose db push. Look at that. Bro, we should have 5,000. Look at that. Let's do sign up. Oh, look at that. Let's log out and let's log back in. Look at that. Okay, we are good. That's fantastic. All right, so I leaned more on Cursor than I did on Replit for this, which is actually fine because this is the point at which you're going to be pivoting towards these power coder tools. So yeah, let's commit. Let's go ahead and stage all this. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to check. See, we can see our output here. That's everything that I just did, outputting to fantastic. Exciting times. I wanted to make a change somewhere. Where is pages, homepage? Yeah, let's add. I'm gonna call it add new task, as country people say. Add new task, just to see if it live reloads. Looks like it did. Look at Vite. Add new task. I'm gonna commit that too. I'm gonna say, okay, adding Docker file and compose for local development, and then I'm testing live reload. Fantastic. I can't wait. I want to stop now and just build stuff. This is giving me, I just got to point out, I was so jaded with development because I was always building stuff for other people, and it was always so much time and work, and the money was so good, it was hard to say no. And the path to monetization of my own stuff was so far away, and all these people just had tons of money to throw at me to build their stuff. So it's just like, oh, it's mind-numbing to even build cool stuff for other people that they own. All right, let's wrap this up. So really all that I wanted to do is... okay, so I have pushed that. this isn't gonna. This will make one change. That one little change. I'd mostly just want to prove that this doesn't break. That I can still go back and vibe, and it hasn't broken anything. To create a pull request. Nice clean title. All right, let's merge it. And then we bounce over here to refresh. It should pull. Yeah, let's sync. And now we run just to make sure it didn't break anything. Let's look at our preview. No, let's sign up. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, add new task. I'm just saying. Oh, I know what to do now. So let's ask our agent. There's a spelling error on the dashboard heading. Can we change add new task to add? Don't get stung by a wasp. Thinking, reviewing, working. Homepage, fixing. Brilliant. There it is. We have to manually commit. The next thing that I want to look into, like I would like these commits to push automatically. I love the way it already has messages, commits. It's already using Git. All we have to do is push and correct the heading on the dashboard to properly guide users, blah, blah, blah. Here it is, right there. Pushed by me from Replit. And see, we can distinguish who's pushing what here too. There's so many possibilities here. Super exciting time. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that for now. Fantastic.